Hey folks, it's Tuesday, 11th of June, and I'll say cheers. A little better than yesterday, but I seem to have caught a summer cold. The person who suggested Vicks Vapor Rub was on time. Forgot I even had some, so definitely broke that out last night. Feeling a little better, but not 100%. I'm going to keep it short this morning. It was a morning where I was thinking, I'm not even up for it today. But I'll share a little bit what's on my mind. So the concerts have really gotten better in Omaha as far as availability of live shows to go to. Not very many of them interest me. There was a show last night that if I could have seen them 10 or 15 years ago, I would have gone. But I wasn't interested, really. Mars Volta, I like them. But I already know by watching them that even though they're a good band, what I would like to have seen, their youthful mania is over. You know, they're older now, and you don't play like that when you're older. You can't. You don't feel it. It's not what's happening with you. And I find the Mars Volta's music to be 50-50. There's a lot of their stuff that I don't even like it. I have some Mars Volta. Some of the things I like well. It's like I said, it's the fire and the way they use drums actually on some of that earlier stuff. So I didn't go. I see the pictures on social media from last night, and I really am at the point where it's like I don't want to go watch you. I really don't want to go watch anybody. Have me play. I'll come. I'll come down. So musically, yesterday, really no records to show from yesterday. Honestly, the thing that I can show, besides something I want to talk about that came up this morning for me, is been playing a little bit of music at bedtime. I don't always, but a few nights recently I have, and last night I did. And I played this release by Hollow Stars. These are some folks I know through my friend David Matesiak, and I'm looking to see here. Yeah, Colin Mee, who was in the band Deer Hunter, Bradford Cox's band. Some of these other guys may indeed be former members or members of Deer Hunter, but I remember David sent this to me years ago. It was a project they were working on, Hollow Stars, 2009, I think it says. So I listened to this last night. Let me make sure. I can't see. 2010. Okay. 2010 is when they put it out. So I was checking this out last night. Hollow Stars. You ever heard of this? I don't know if they ever released it. Kind of interesting where they were trying to do something kind of different. It's standard rock songs, 4/4 beat, big rangy guitar sound, but they were trying to come up with some novel chord changes. Not always successful to my ears, but I like the fact that they were even trying. I kept listening, and it's like, okay, kind of wish they went it minor instead of major on this one change. But overall, it was like I had never, really listened to this when they sent it to me, not deeply. And so it was cool to listen to it last night. The words were, again, it's like I could do without the words. It's just a lot of the typical stuff where you're talking to people, mostly talking about relationships, I don't give a shit. So that's something that I played yesterday. I didn't really play much music. Did I? No. No. But this morning on Facebook, Mark Manor, who is one of the main people at the Homer's Records, the oldest record store that's still open in Omaha, his morning post on Facebook was him posting that his morning listen because he'll show what he's playing in the store as he's getting ready to open. Was this album, my band Digital Sex, Essence. And Mark is a longtime fan of mine and really loves the band. And I like what he had to say. He says, now playing Digital Sex. Recently found the cleanest copy I've ever seen personally. Will always be one of the best things to come out of Omaha. That's a very nice compliment. I appreciate that. So I shared the post and I added to it, this was my baby. And I do like saying that, you know. And I'm still making music. And it's gotten better since making this album. Digital Sex, Essence. Early 80s. We were called New Wave. I didn't call it anything. I just was inspired by punk and the things happening in the late 70s. And decided to start my own band in about 82. Real proud of this. You can find it on CD. It's been reissued with a different cover. I've shown it. You can find it though. Some other related vinyl is, if you can find these, this is a compilation called Music from the Dead Zone, #2, on Dead Man's Curve Records. Came out around maybe 84 or 85. But there's Digital Sex track on this. There you see us. But as besides us, the Haters are on here. For Against from Lincoln, Nebraska, our friends. F.I. Boy Dirt Car, Cyclones, Hunting Lodge, and Smirsh. This is a pretty cool record to be a part of. That's a Digital Sex vinyl piece that is available. This is related, and the backstory is this lead singer, this is a thing out of France called Shaikomania. And we submitted a track. It was actually my track, but Steve did the thing. He presented the track, followed through with presenting a track to be added to the compilation, and they accepted it. And it's my track. All he does is play 2 notes on it. I play everything else, drums, bass, keyboards. But I couldn't get my name. They just put Steve, so I added my name, but it's me. It's, really what you hear on here is me. And there's one little Casio part that Steve added, which is how he was able to get it, put his name on it. Anyway, if you can find one of these, Shaikomania, they're rare. Last time I saw them, they were going for around $70-$80. I'm still very proud of Digital Sex, but the thing that I would like to say to get out about that is you can hear the through line from Digital Sex. Excuse me, I'm grabbing the CD. Oh, well, actually, here's one of the Digital Sex. That album is on this CD. I do have them for sale, not through Bandcamp, just through me personally. You'll have to contact me through email if you want to buy one. But what I want to say is, because I keep pushing my music, haven't had any sales, no Bandcamp Friday until September. But if you think that Digital Sex is good, get what I'm doing now, because you can hear the through line from Digital Sex to now of my composing and playing. It's the same person. I've gotten better. I've gotten better since Digital Sex. I know that when you release music to the public, in many ways, in some ways you lose ownership in that the music becomes what the audience thinks it is. So there are people who think that Digital Sex is the best thing you've ever done. And I've heard people say about other things I've done, that best thing you've ever done. I appreciate that, but it's not the best thing I've ever done. I'm still working on the best thing I've ever done. I'm still working on improving my craft. So if you like Digital Sex and you haven't heard this, get with it. Get with it. Okay? That's pretty much what I want to share today. I'm going to leave it there. Hope I get to feeling better, and I'm pretty sure I will. I hope you all are doing okay. Let me know how you're doing.